There's one resource every person on this planet has in common. It can't be saved, stored, or reclaimed once it's gone. That resource is time. You can make more money, you can rebuild your health, you can even repair relationships. But the clock never rewinds. Every tick is gone forever. I'm your host, Isaac, and today on the Standards of Excellence podcast, we're talking about the one currency more valuable than all the rest, and why how spending your time determines everything about who you become. When you're young, time feels infinite. We spend it casually, like there will always be more. We say, I'll start tomorrow, I'll call him next week, I'll try again later. But later often becomes never. Because here's the truth. Time is the only non-renewable resource you have. Every day you live, you make withdrawals you can't deposit back. And yet, most people protect their money with more discipline than their minutes. You wouldn't want your wallet to be handed to a stranger and say, take what you want. But every time you scroll mindlessly, say yes to things that don't matter, or waste another day waiting for someday, you're doing the exact same thing with life's most precious currency. Let me tell you a story, one that might shift how you see time forever. Two investors each received $1 million. The first guarded every dollar, studied the market, invested with precision. The second spent freely, buying everything that felt good in the moment. At first, it didn't matter. Both had plenty. But a decade later, the first investor was thriving. His money had multiplied, and the second was flat broke, and he was wondering where it all went. Now replace money with time. The first investor treated each hour as an investment. The second treated it as entertainment. And just like money, how you invest your time determines what you become wealthy in: wisdom, skills, relationships, purpose, or even regret. You're already investing your time into something. The only question is, what's your return? Psychologists call this temporal discounting. Our tendency to overvalue the present and undervalue the future. We trade hours of potential for seconds of pleasure. It's why we procrastinate. It's why we doom scroll instead of study, complain instead of create, and coast instead of commit. The brain is wired to seek an immediate reward, instant gratification. But excellence requires delayed reward, or delayed gratification. And that means viewing time differently, not as something you spend, but as something you invest. When you start thinking in terms of investment, your priorities change. You begin asking, is this moment right now moving me closer to or further from the person I want to become? That question alone can redefine your entire day, your entire life. If time is non-renewable, then every wasted hour deserves awareness. Let's look at the common places where time slips away for most people. Distraction, endless scrolling, constant notifications, multitasking. They fracture your focus and drain your potential. Indecision. The longer you hesitate, the more life moves without you. Perfectionism steals more time than failure ever will. Disorganization. You lose hours chasing chaos you could have prevented with structure. People-pleasing. Every yes that you should have been saying no is a withdrawal from your purpose account. The remedy isn't to fill every minute, it's to fill your moments with meaning. Because when you control how you use your time, you control the quality of your life. Here's something most people don't want to hear. Your schedule is a reflection of your values. If you say family matters, but they never make your calendar, that's not a value, that's a wish. If you say health matters, but you never create time for it, that's not a priority, that's a fantasy. You don't need to tell the world what matters to you. Your time already tells the truth. Every yes and every no paints a portrait of your real priorities. And when you realize that, when you finally look at your calendar as a mirror, everything changes. You start guarding your time the same way you'd guard your future, because they are the same thing. So how do you treat time like the precious resource that it is? Number one, audit your hours. Look at where your time goes for 1 week. No excuses, no judgment, just awareness. You can't change what you don't measure. Number two, eliminate what drains you. Cut commitments that don't align with your mission. If it doesn't serve your purpose, it doesn't deserve your presence. And number three, protect time for what matters most. Family, religion, growth, health, learning, and stillness. Those are investments that always pay back in peace, clarity, and legacy. Time management isn't about squeezing more in, it's about cutting out what doesn't belong. You can rebuild anything else in life except the hours you waste. So today, protect your time with purpose. Audit it, guard it, invest it wisely. Because excellence isn't just built in how you work, it's built in how you choose to live your hours. Thank you for listening to the Standards of Excellence podcast. If today's message resonated with you, share it with someone who needs a reminder that time isn't waiting for them, and neither should they. Until next time, pursue excellence, use your time wisely, and make today matter.